Welcome back to another edition of Coffee with the Candidate. I'm your host, Spencer Hardwick, with my wife, Phyllis, who's running for the Missouri House of Representatives 19th District. We're here on our front porch, and our neighbor has been kind enough to grace us with a little bit of music for today's episode.
We got a little soundtrack today, y'all, but that's the Pendleton Heights way.
And so before we begin, really quickly, 6 o'clock p.m. Tuesday, Phyllis will be hosting another virtual town hall discussion. Details can be found on Phyllis for Missouri's Facebook page. And with that, let's roll into a few questions, if that's okay.
Sounds good, love.
We're now about 60 days out from August 4th, which is Election Day. Right now, what's kind of going through your head? What are your thoughts and reflections at this point of the campaign?
We are 60 days out, but I am feeling as inspired and urgent as I was when we first started this campaign. A lot has happened. There's a lot happening in the world, but I'm just excited that we can kind of make our case to why representation needs to be improved in our district.
And again, 60 days out, what has been one or a few surprises that have really been something that have come up for you over the last few weeks?
The fact that folks answer my calls, y'all, it can be intimidating to give someone a call who's been a pillar in the community or a leader in their space and say, hey, I'm running for office because I think we can improve the representation of our district. Can I discuss your thoughts, what you've learned, your experiences, so that I can learn and grow and do that effectively? And folks have been so gracious to answer those calls and say, not let's just talk today, but let's say in communication in the future. So that has been a great surprise, and I do nothing but want to make sure that I'm making them proud.
And they haven't been the only one who've been keeping in contact. We've had friends, family, people still calling and trying to figure out what are different ways they can be involved in this part of the campaign. What are some of the most powerful ways 2 months out that people can really make a difference for August 4th?
Yes, shout out to my mother's PSRP group. They keep me updated through my mother around how they're following the campaign, and so that is a real thing, and so I'm excited that folks are willing to help us out. The website is the best place that you can go, and you can see those places where you can sign up to phone bank with us, text message with us, and also engage in also engage in other volunteer opportunities. We just participated in the Father's Day event just yesterday, and we had a couple volunteers come to help us out at that. So we would love to have your support as we are, again, making that case as to why representation matters, and would love your help.
And donations.
Those help too, y'all.
Last question before we get out here. What are some of the wins? What are some of the traction you've gained? Where have you been in terms of around the community? What are some different areas you really feel like you're picking up speed?
Yeah, the campaign has really picked up some traction. I think we're getting a lot of attention from a lot of groups, and so we're excited about that. We made a point to be at all of the polling locations at the June 2nd municipal election. We thought it was important to hear what was on voters' hearts and minds, and so we were being mindful of that. That was a great win. There were far more voters that came out, even with the conditions that they had to vote in to make their voices heard. So that was great. We had 1,000 people on the town hall, which is just a remarkable number if you think about it. And so I'm really excited and hoping that folks, that 1,500 sign up on Tuesday so that I can continue to get those great questions to ensure I'm giving all the things that you need so I can earn your vote in August.
Well, thank you for stopping and scrolling with us. We really appreciate your time. That wraps it up for this week's edition of Coffee with the Candidate. Again, Tuesday, 6 o'clock p.m., Phyllis from Missouri Facebook page. Phyllis will be hosting a virtual town hall discussion to continue the conversation with you. Thanks for joining us.
Stay healthy, stay safe, guys.